Okay, this is our final part of the article, the Lewis and Clark Expedition. I am on paragraph 6. With journals in hand, Lewis, Clark, and the other members of the expedition returned to St. Louis by September 1806 to report their findings to Jefferson. Along the way, they continued to trade what few goods they still had with the Indians and set up diplomatic relations with the Indians. Additionally, they recorded their contact with Indians and described, and at times drew, the shape of the landscape and the creatures of this Western world new to the white man. In doing so, they fulfilled many of Jefferson's wishes for the expedition. Along the way, William Clark drew a series of maps that were remarkably detailed, noting and naming rivers and creeks, significant points in the landscape, the shape of river shore, and spots where the corps spent each night or camped or portaged for longer periods of time. Later, explorers used these maps to further probe the western portion of the continent. Paragraph 7. The expedition of the Corps of Discovery shaped a crude route to the waters of the Pacific and marked an initial pathway for the new nation to spread westward from ocean to ocean, fulfilling what would become to many Americans an obvious destiny or goal. Over the next 2 centuries, I'm in paragraph 8. Over the next 2 centuries, the new Americans and many immigrants would wash across the central and western portions of what would eventually become the contiguous 48 United States. This wave of development would significantly transform virgin forests and grasslands into a landscape of cities, farms, and harvested forests, displacing fauna, which are animals, such as the buffalo, and squeezing the Indians who survived onto reservations. Okay, please go back to slide 7 and record at least one notice and one wonder in a complete sentence with a capital and a period. And remember, you can replay my read aloud if you need to.